And then Chubba Purdy's hopefully not going to see the field too much this year, but just as a redshirt freshman, he got some really valuable playing time. He got in there, threw a couple touchdown passes, 53 attempts on the season. So, Milton's a one-time deal, and then maybe Purdy's back in the mix and fighting for the job next year.
It seems like that's something that a lot of people are saying could be the plan for Mike Norvell and Dillingham. You give Mackenzie Milton in here, like we said earlier, veteran guy, good guy in the locker room. You can learn and watch film with. Put Purdy behind him, even Jordan Travis, State Roadmaker, but definitely Purdy. And let him learn. Let him also heal. So from what I've been told, he hasn't even thrown the football yet. The start of the spring, I guess you can say. And we're 3 weeks away from the spring, or not the spring game, but 3 weeks from practice beginning. They're already in workouts. Tour of duty is fully on 2 days a week right now as we speak. But Chubba Purdy hasn't thrown with anybody yet. Mackenzie Milton has been able to throw. Jordan Travis been able to throw with guys. It's going to hinder him. Really, he's just got to get healthy. This upper body injury is a concern right now, and the only way to get that better is working on it and healing and not rushing the process. I think Mike Norvell had a sit-down talk with Purdy and maybe Roadmaker and said, hey, we're bringing in this guy right now to really learn and get behind a guy that is throwing the football and knows how to throw the football, is one of the best in the country during his time at UCF. But Chubba Purdy has got to heal before anything. And there is definitely a future for him, I think, on this team as a potential starter. And the biggest thing for him right now, you got to be able to sit back behind Purdy and see, or sit behind Mackenzie Milton and see, what is developing on film. What is the right read? Should I take it for a run right now? Should I throw it to my deep? Should I throw it to my third guy open? It's just so many things that he can learn by. So that's another reason I think Mike Norvell brought Milton in for this locker room.
Because it's definitely a guy that if he gets back healthy and he's able to learn those things from a Mackenzie Milton, man, a really talented guy, a top 200 prospect when he came out of high school out of Arizona, 7th rated dual threat quarterback in the 247 Sports Composite. So no reason to give up on him. He got 50 reps in throwing the football against ACC competition, and, he might be the guy for 22.
Yeah, absolutely. And the quarterback room is, like I've said multiple times, is really going to be, I think, it's going to work very well with having a guy in here like this. And it's good to see that Milton's been on it since day one, arriving, working with these guys. It shows a lot of respect for what he has, what the guys that are already on the team. And there's got to be some maturity things going on here. And the only way, if you're going to bring in maturity for a team, bring it to that quarterback room first, so they can set the example. That's how it starts, is at the quarterback room, no matter what. Being a leader, showing examples, not screwing around off the field, making sure that you're taking your time off to take care of your own self, taking right now COVID-19 seriously and not fooling around and missing workouts to where you're having to quarantine yourself. Having a guy like this, I think, is really going to be good for this team, and we're going to see an improved locker room from the inside before we step out on the field and against Notre Dame and Doak to start off the season.
All right, best discussion, debate, and analysis right here. That's our aim. That's our goal. That's our mission. Thanks to guys like Logan Robinson, Noel Game Day, and of course, we get together every Wednesday night, 6 o'clock Eastern time, right here at Mark Rogers TV, the voice of college football. Wednesdays at 6, talking Florida State football. We're going to have Logan back to break down the rest of the offense, the defense, special teams as we head towards spring. Logan, it's always appreciated, man.
We've got a little bit more of these to go, but I'm excited. I'm ready to talk some more spring ball, actually get into some positions, and I'm ready. I'm excited. Thank you for inviting me, Mark.